got a late stream today. Just felt like it. I just felt like it, you know? That's all it is. That's what it comes down to. Hold on, I'm about to sneeze. Let me mute myself. Alright, I'm good. I gotta get some Pokemon out of this game to bring back over to my whatever version, Violet. And then we'll be big chillin'. Definitely some Bull Masters in that group there. Some Bull Masters. Some big bullers. Big bull, little bull, everywhere bull. They reordered them for me. They said, hold on, we gotta put them all in alphabetical number order. Alphanumerical. That's what they call it. It's alphanumerical. Don't call it a mechanic game. Excuse me. Alright, so cool. We got our Yatadamingus, as we like to call them. They're not Pokemon, they're Yatadamingus. We got all our Yatadamingus. Our Yatadaminguses. So we got them. And I know one team that I wanted to build right away, which is kind of like an adaptation of the Sun Room team that we were doing. But besides that, I might, just might, also want to build something completely new right now, so, you know, that'll be fun. Untrained, Pokemon. Okay, so let's just make our team really quick. So we got Ghost, Duck, Sumo Hands, Citizen Snips. He does snip. He is a citizen. This Yatadamingus, Dragon Terra, Casper, and then this. Yeah. So this was the original team. I definitely like it. I think it's strong. I just think that I want to try another version, potentially. So I'm going to put that together right now for us to look at. So what is it that needs to be changed? Because, well, I actually already built the team, so it's gonna be easy to look at. Team builder, go. Okay, yeah, so it was, we take off Dragapult. So we take off Dragonpult. Dragon, as they call him. We take off Dragonpult for Indeedles. This Indeedles will work for them. We got this Indeed. Excuse me. You can tell it's late. And then we also get a different Pokemon for this slot. Something like Guts. Bear. You know? We can do Guts Bear. They call him Guts Bear. So we can do the Guts Bear. I must have been doing something with the bear recently because I don't remember changing its terror to ghost, but I do understand the need to do so, the desire to feel the need to want to be the bowlers. Okay, so I do remain board. That, yeah, exactly. So that's what I was thinking was I actually have this alone Executor, regular Executor, I mean, but its training is god awful, my guys. Like, it's just bad. It's like I don't even know what I was thinking bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what are you even doing bad? But we can probably figure something out. So what I'm gonna do is probably not actually like work on this team today, but effectively what we'll do is we'll take all the speed off. I mean, we might actually just need to get like a restart mochi for it, but something we could do, hypotheoretically, is we could just give it a quiet mint. Let's actually do that first. Mimsy! We could build I feel like we could probably build a Mimikyu team. Like, Mimikyu's not bad right now. I don't know how good it is, but I will say, like, it is certainly a Pokemon. But is it the last Mimsy? The last Mimsy! Oh man. Okay. So no matter what, we definitely want to take a look at this ugly IV spread that I did, because it might be a nice bulk set. Like, I'm not gonna lie about that. I just know that I did like really weird sets back in the day that didn't really make that much sense. So this was definitely a back in the day set where you could tell that I was like even out the defenses. Defenses are more important than HP, even though like technically investing in HP first is what you should be doing, and then you know, just try to equalize some stuff. So like you could literally see like I had 270 attack, 270 special attack, like trash numbers. Technically, hypotheoretically, this is a good mixed spread, right? So like, if for some reason I wanted to run a Life Orb mixed Executor, this thing would have about like 175 special attack and attack, you know, like factoring in the Life Orb, which, I mean, it's really just not worth it, to be honest, but like, it is something that you can do, technically. So we'll make it quiet. Let's see. That brings us up to 331, which is actually like it's a pretty respectable number, I'm gonna be honest. So, it's not that useful when you remember that we're actually doing, what am I trying to say? we're doing Citrus Berry. We're not doing Life Orb. So, like, 331 would be a nice number if you were doing Life Orb. Without Life Orb, it's... I mean, it could be better. It could definitely be better. So, we'll think about that. But I think we're on a good direction here. So, like, we definitely just take all the speed off, take all the attack off. I don't think that I even, like, really have the berries to do that in this game right now, but, like, we can get to it. We definitely have the berries to take the attack away, I know that. Which is good. Alright, cool. So we took all its attack away. And then, yeah, we, like, don't have the things to take its speed away. I'm just gonna reinvest all that directly back into HP right now. I'm gonna say it's maybe, like, 10. Ten's a pretty safe conservative estimate. 8. Yep. Okay. So we're getting somewhere for sure. We're getting somewhere. Can't count you out. Can never count you out. So we take away the speed. We take away... we invest that back in HP. We potentially take like 10 off of defense and special defense respectively, and then reinvest those into special attack and HP. And then that I think that's actually a pretty good spread. So I like that. So, we've got some stuff to work with. We've got some stuff to think about, for sure. But I don't particularly know what I want to build for today. So, I would definitely love to hear in the chat any suggestions for Pokemon to build around. Yeah. If anyone has any suggestions for Pokemon we should build around, I'm all ears because, you know, I've definitely been looking for something interesting to make a team around that I haven't really been thinking about much. So I know Scarlet is something that I've had on my radar. Charles here, Charles in charge. This is actually a pretty darn good set, I'm gonna be honest. Like, plasma swords. Okay, so this one is good on a Tailwind set, and it's good with redirection. So that's really good. The Dark Terra could be a little awkward. I mean, obviously, I think you should just be doing Grass Terra, right? Like, it's just, yeah. We only have 6 Grass Terra shards, though. So that's something that we'll have to get to as well. But I'm confident that we can. Excuse me. I actually really want to try Breloom, I'm going to be honest with you guys. So, I'm going to put Charles on a team. I'm going to do Breloom. And then we need to pair them with a good redirector and a Tailwind user. So, we've got all our redirectors here. We've got a box of Eviolite Pokemon, which I think are going to be really important to use here. I like our good friend This Is Sporta here because it has Static, which is basically providing the same effect as Tailwind, right? And so if I'm running a Static Electabuzz, pairs very well with both of these. We can technically change Electabuzz to Grass Terra if we want. If we really wanted to be annoying, we could actually just do Safety Goggles Electabuzz. Ooh, that's a really gross set that I don't like at all. It's cool that it like can hit kind of hard, I guess. And there's some ways in which it could actually be kind of nice, right? Like you see an Electabuzz and you're like, oh, like that's fine. Like I'm gonna try to just target the other slot if they'll let me. And then you click Ice Punch and you just like knock out a Garchomp or something, and they're like, wait, what? So hey, man, like I don't know. Don't count me out. Maybe just don't count me out. That's all I'm saying. And then, in the realm of Tailwind users, we can afford something a little bit more off the cuff because we do have the redirection and all that stuff, right? So, if we really wanted, we could even do something like Scizor or Cleavor. It looks like the Butcher has not been trained, unfortunately. So we're not really in a position to use that right now. However, I don't hate Life Orb Scizor paired with, Life Orb Scizor with Tailwind and yeah, so like Tailwind, U-turn, Bullet Punch, knockoff, and then I feel like I've been disregarding some very good Pokemon, if that makes sense. Like, first off, we can also consider if we want to use Lunge instead of U-turn because it is stronger and lowers attack, and you don't have to pivot out in order to use it. Here to therefore could be good. However, I'm kind of thinking I want to try this. If we are going to do Scizor, we're definitely using Life Orb. Or wait, was I? Well, I think I was actually planning on using Life Orb on this one, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, because it has the Bitter Blade. So you do Swords Dance, Life Orb, Bitter Blade. Swords Dance Life Orb, Bitter Blade, Technician Tailwind. I actually think Technician Tailwind is an interesting tech. So I'm going to think about Technician Tailwind. And then... Choice Band. And just, like, leaving the Choice Band on. Not even worrying about it. I don't like it, though. I'm going to be honest. I really don't like it. So... Something else that I was thinking was we might actually have a lot of fun trying Rabombi on this team. This is another Pokemon that I have an abysmal set on, which is kind of hurtful to look at. What if we use Braviary again? That could be fun. No. We could actually use Salamence. Salamancha. Boom, 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 as they like to call them. So we have quite a few options. Salamancha. Obviously, Plepper is not really the call for this team. I mean, there's no reason you can't use Talonflame except for the fact that we already have a fire Pokemon. So, like, I'd rather not. That's really the only reason. I think Hydreigon actually could be a pretty good Tailwind user for this team, I'm gonna be honest, so... We will have to buy another Tailwind in order to do that. I hope I still have Tailwind stuff. Sweet. Just give me 5. Just give me 5 Tailwinds, Maggie. You never know. You never know when you're gonna need them, Maggie. Alright, so... we can teach Tailwind to Ribobombi. Riboflavin. Quiver Dance, Bug Buzz, Tailwind, D-Gleam, should have Pufferdew, should have a little Pufferdew. So we take off Bug Buzz for Pufferdew, and then we take off D-Gleam for Moonblast. Just a little Pufferdew. Okay, so Moonblast is not a TM, which means you need to teach it to it via an egg move. Okay. Tailwind, Heat Wave, It learns nasty plot, bro. Ah! They said, yup. They said, yup. Go catch those squawk abilities, MF. A little squawk ability. You need to listen to a couple squawk abilities yell until you can use Schnurl. At least I know where they are, though. Hopefully. Oh, yeah. Any others? Hanging out? Here, around here. Spark abilities. Be squawking. Bunch of non-shinies. How dare they? Just come around you being non-shiny and think that's okay. You can't do that. One whole rockabilly. But we got dose feathers. Dose. As in dose. It's enough though. So good. What can you say, McGee? His name is Schnurl. And what he does is Schnurl. Where's the Schnurl? There it is. His name is Schnurl, and what he does is Schnurl. Okay. It's okay. You can Schnurl, it's okay to Schnurl. I don't say nothing bad about it. You won't ever catch me saying nothing bad about no Schnurl. Okay, I actually do think I'm gonna want Draco Meteor though. we got that. We are gonna need to get shards for that as well. So it would be this. And then we have some options from there. I'm gonna start with the scissor, and I'm actually gonna give it a metal coat first. We could just give it like a citrus berry and make it like act like it's bulky even though it's not. So yeah, bulky scissor does things. It's like nah, it really doesn't, but it's all good. This is kind of interesting. I like the concept here. So we have a slow Salamence, which I'm assuming is actually like Clear Amulet or Life Orb with dual Wing Beat, Tailwind, Dragon Claw, and Protect. So slow, bulky boy. Either way, let's think about what this team needs. So, I mean, we have a nice core actually already with the Electabuzz, the Scarlet, and the Breloom, because they all kind of check each other's weaknesses pretty well. Ground weakness is dealt with by Breloom. Water weakness dealt with by Breloom. Water weakness also dealt with by Electabuzz. Dark weakness dealt with by Breloom. Ghost weakness, I mean, whatever. We can figure that one out. I mean, if we have Hydreigon, we have the ghost weakness figured out. Fairy Pokemon we need to be able to deal with as well. So something technically like Goldengo wouldn't be bad. Something like King Gambit could potentially be really nice as well. So that's something to think about. We have Scizor, if we want to use Scizor, so always keep that in mind. Let's start looking at some special Pokemon, though. So, Super Tough Pink Buff. We could, I'm just gonna say, we could always just blow things up with Indeedee Mail. I don't hate it. Okay? I really don't. So there's always that option. If we're doing that, I think there's a lot more incentive to run a Pokemon like Whimsicott, however. So that's something to think about in my mind. Crotom. We do already have this, though. Vaporeon. I'm not really like trying to size spam anything, or I mean trying to spam anything though. What if we ran a fast Bax Tyranitar. They'll never see it coming, Mingy. I mean, like, I'm just gonna say, like, it is definitely something you can do. Like, it very much so is something you can do. It'd be funny. It'd be funny. I'm gonna throw it out there. It would be funny. So I don't really think that we would benefit, by double dipping the ghost types. Like, I like the normal ghost type specifically, just because it is an interesting type, but I don't really care for it much right now. Arbor Lever we don't need. What is this? May lower accuracy. Okay, that's kind of trash. What if we used a Turbo Turtle? Because I do actually have, like, access to Turbo Turt stuff, so... Yeah. So we could technically do Turbo Turt and power up the team with Turbo Turtle stuff, which could be funny. Honestly, it really could. Chlorophyll, more like Borophyll 1. Turbo Turtle. What's he gonna do? He clicks the turbo. It's not that good. It's really not. So, if anything, we could change to, like, Typhlosion. I mean, I just don't want to... Okay, well, right. So, I almost forgot that we were starting to double dip our types, which we don't want to do. It's not that we don't, like... It's not that we can't double dip types, it's that I don't really care to, I think is the way to put it. So, I'm actually really interested in trying Samurott. I just know we have to train it. So, we could try this. I don't really think that it's that good in the current format, except for the fact that it does get competitive. But we need to give it the right ability to even make use of that, right? So, we would have to change that. And then, besides that, I think we could try, like, Swampert. Just because I want to try Special Attacker. Yeah, so I mean, there's some things to think about there for sure, but I'm not gonna use this team right now. Ooh. That's also something to think about, because I actually really like AV Arch on a non-rain team with Snarl. So, if we do want to do like an AV Arch with Snarl sometime, something to keep in mind as well. But I don't think we're gonna have time to do much more than that today. Like, I'm saying, let's rent a team out to ourselves. Let's play a couple matches and then let's be done. I mean, we could try the Muck team again. It was fun. It was interesting. It wasn't perfect for sure. This was actually a really interesting team, and we haven't used it in a while. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's due, but why not, you know? So let's look at it one more time. DW9BP2. 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 Alright, I'm gonna take a sec and then we'll do a couple matches and then we're done for the night. So give me a BRBs. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna be trying this team today. It's a little interesting looking, like mostly the fact that it has Rain Dance still. Like you might think, why, honestly? But there's some ways in which I think that myself, but really it's to help Goldango, and if you really don't want the sand up for some reason, so like, and also it's to counter sun teams, really. So if you start Murkrow Armoroad versus a Lilycole team, you can see very good success by just clicking Rain Dance, Terra Grass, you know, whatever, right? But like, technically you don't even need the Rain Dance. Technically you just click, you know, Tailwind, Heat Wave, get the super effective damage on Lilligant, and then go from there, right? So, you know, there's a lot of things that can be done, but yeah, this team doesn't have that much of a big problem with Lilycole, and that's one of the nice things about it. But either way, it's destructive, fast bear, all that stuff. Let's give her a try. We got one more match to get to Master Ball, if I remember correctly. It's a big 10 for Jeebus. Sorry, I have like a runny nose sometimes. I try to not be sniffling all the time, I guess would be the way to put it. So I actually really like this start. I think this looks really strong. With what? Like, our special attackers in the back mostly, right? So, good as Gold Boy is going to be really good versus their more annoying threats. And honestly, probably Fast Bear too, so like, I feel pretty strong about this. They do have our Chaladon, which we need to be careful about. Yeah, so they do have Arch and Darch. He has Arch and Darch. So I'm gonna play this a little bit slow. It might be a bad idea. Because they're probably gonna click knockoff. Yeah, so they go for Electro Shot. And that's fine. I'm really not that worried about it. I'm happy not to take this knockoff to the face, so... Yeah, they knock off the Throat Spray, which sucks a little bit, but like... We can bring out Goldango. And I don't really think that we need to Terra Goldango right now. I think it's probably in our best interest to just like make it rain for chip and then just go for like normal Terra Blood Moon. So we're actually kind of in a bad position here because, mainly because of what I chose to bring into the matchup. That's some really good damage though. So, no more shenanigans with that. We'll see what they go for here. They go for Draco Cheese. Okay. So, I actually think we can probably handle this now that we got rid of the... now that we got rid of the... what's-his-face? Because the combination of Psy Spam, Make It Rain, I don't really know if they can handle it anymore. Yeah, you have to bring out Ninetales. And then I just click Make It Rain, E-Force. Yeah. Yeah, my gang. Bro just cleared the field there. Alright, let's click Make It Rain. E-Force. Technically, if they have a Terra that gets them out of this, this could go poorly. But I don't really think that they can afford this. They do have Water Terra. So the Water Terra helps with the Make It Rain, right? But like, watch this. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I seem to remember the idea of this going badly. Yeah. So, why did I remember that happening? So obviously I should have clicked Shadow Ball there to cover for that. I'm wondering if I would have even still got the knockout with Shadow Ball. But I think there was a pretty good chance, right? So that was really unfortunate. Pretty ridiculous. Felt like that didn't need to happen, honestly. I could have actually clicked E-Force Nasty Plot. I just don't think it was worth it because there was a pretty good chance that the specs might not have KO'd, but like, they seemed like they didn't have... No, because they had Power Herb. Yeah, so I actually think because they had Power Herb, I should have always clicked Nasty Plot, so that was on me. Yeah, that was on me. It's annoying. So, my entire team looks like it folds to, like, Sneasler. But I think my entire team doesn't fold to Sneasler if I Terra. So that's what I'm going to try to do. And then I'm going to bring in, like, this and, like, god damn it. It's, I don't know what happens now. We'll see. So I wanted to start Murkrow, which they could have faked out if I had done that. You are a Snee boss. They should have Sash though, right? Yeah. Nice. Here's a Gortron. I'm just gonna go for it. Should have Fire Terror. So obviously this is going pretty poorly, and it's like our fault because I ran out of time. True. I would have liked that to do more. Because this isn't gonna knock out. But this will. It's a critical hit. Critical hit on yourself, my game. You could click Swords Dance. Hey! Now that hurts. So does that though, man. Yeah. Watch them do it again. Watch them click it again. I was gonna say, you greedy MF, like if you actually do it. Forgot Sneezy. Not Sneezy. Young Prim the Scrim, excuse me. I mean, not... not Young Prim and the Scrim. Indeedy. Okay, could we lose this still? I think I need to click A's. And I need to click Doozling Gloom. Technically, I might have thrown there because Indeedee isn't really needed for the rest of the game, so it would have been better to click Expanding Force if this hype was just... yeah, so... Okay. That mattered, I'm telling you. GG's. We started the wrong team and we won anyways because I figured it out. More than anything, I probably started a lead that they weren't expecting at all, and then I had to like find a way to claw back into it. But I think when they switched out the King Gambit was when they really started losing momentum because it like just didn't feel like they needed to. And then they started making some calls where they didn't click Sucker Punch, and I just clicked Make It Rain. So that was fun. Okay, Veli? Jeez, man. This is scary. They call him Veli. But does he Veli? Machiavelli. Do you Machiavelli? Have you ever mocked a Veli? Is the question. Just one Veli. One singular Veli. We'll leave that up to the viewers. Just one Veli, McGee. Alright. GLHL. My dude. Alright, Flamingo. You think you're pretty Flamingo? Or do you think you just bring out Flamingos? I honestly think this is pretty important. So, they should be hitting us with a pretty fat Dragon Darts here, but we should be faster than them and be retaliating with a very scary Blood Moon to take out the primary threat right now. So, Pokemon recommendations, Truvis. Yeah, I mean, I'm still open to recommendations now. Bro has a Focus Sash Flamigo. Get me out of here, my gang. Alright, so I am going to bring out T-Tar right now. It's kind of important. We go for the foul play, and we go for the knockoff. Yep. That's fine. That's kind of rude. Gonna be honest. Because that pretty much just loses us the game. So without that crit, I think we had a real chance of being able to find our way back into this. But because of the crit, we can't do switch out games. And without the ability to do switch out games, we pretty much just lose. So that's how it is. You do get the expanding force off here though. Why do you like... Literally why? Like, why do you have a cursed body Dragapult, bro? Like... This is torture, bro. This is legit torture. Take that. Yeah, exactly. I knew you had adaptability. I knew it. Because you're playing like a weirdo, you have weirdo sets, and get flinched. No? Bro, you won because you got a crit. Like, your sets are weird. Out here with freaking cursed body Dragapult and adaptability Basculegion like that's supposed to be a thing. And only won because I tried to call that they would click wide guard. And that is why you can't overestimate your opponents, because sometimes your opponents just suck. And sometimes you're an Ultra Ball tier, and sometimes you gotta remember that. Cause they goddamn cursed body, like, why do they have cursed body Dragapult? It's like literally no one does that. The only reason why they would have cursed body Dragapult is because they're literally like using like their own team that they were just too lazy to get the right like abilities, but they just wanted to play, like, and they just happen to be at least good enough to make it into Ultra Ball tier. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, what is your team, bro? Like, literally, what is your team? So the Flying Terra actually sucks a lot here. And something that I'm wondering is if I can profit by starting like this and this maybe with like Murkrow in the back, and I don't know. This team feels bad. I don't like it anymore. I don't want to use it anymore. It sucks. It's too gimmicky. I don't have anything to. I can't do anything. Like, I literally can't do anything. I just lose. Like, Like, I'm gonna haze the Dondozo, and then I'm just not even gonna have damage into it. Like, and I have to deal with everything else before. Like, hopefully they just don't even bring Dondozo. I just act like that's the right thing to do. Kinda is, honestly. That's the thing. Kinda is. Cause like, I actually kinda need to cover for the possibility that they have a bug move here. Like, I don't think Struggle Bug would necessarily win them the game, but it would help them, and you do have to admit that. So I'm gonna Terra. If I'm lucky, I'll actually be faster than their Volcarona, and we'll just do big damage right away, but more than likely we won't. They'll click Quiver Dance or Tailwind or Struggle Bug, and then we'll go from there. If they click Protect, yeah. Bro, I hate it here. Like, you can't even tell me you're not stream sniping if you do something like that. Like, you literally can't tell me this person's not stream sniping. Like, I wouldn't buy it. Like, I wouldn't buy it. Good job, man. Alright, cool. So, bring out... I don't know. I mean, if we're lucky, they just bring straight out what's-his-face, right? Tatsu. But we're still in a bad position. They just bring Dragon. Does that mean they didn't bring Tatsugiri, right? So I'm just gonna double up that slot with knockoff and foul play. Not worry about it. Bro, no. Like, just no. Just no. Okay? Just, it's not, you don't do that. It's not what's happening right now. Like, you just don't. Okay? You just don't. Like, and the thing that I hate about it is that I felt it. You know what I mean? I literally felt that it was the right thing to do to not target that Dragon Bolt. Like, and that's why I hate it here. Because you can feel a play in your soul and be so tilted that it's like, nah, I'm actually not going to do that. So if you want to point me in the direction of the loser's door, that's fine. Like, why don't you just show me your Thunderwave Dragapult right now with, like, Flamethrower and Draco Meteor? and breaking swipe. Like, yeah, bro, it's trash. Like, I hate low ladders so much. And this person's still taking every second they need. They're gonna stream snipe. They're gonna know exactly what to do right now. Like, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah, withdraw Dragon Bolt. You were always gonna do that. Like, it was coming. Whatever, I'll just click Rain Dance and lose, I guess. Like, it's all good. You want to click Protect? Do you want to protect your Volcarona? Is that what you want to do? You want to maybe protect Volcarona? Are you taking enough time to think about it that you can actually watch my 30-second delay? What a trash panda, I swear to God. You can't tell me this clown is not, like, literally stream sniping. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's taking so long. Like, he is taking so long. Good job. Alright, bro, take your good 30 seconds to see that I'm quitting. You gotta take your 30 seconds. You gotta take the 30 seconds. There you go. I don't believe it, dude. Like, I really don't. Like, they didn't actually call every one of those plays. Like, that was complete BS. And I'm just gonna throw it out there. Like, if that person was stream sniping, definitely get a life. If not, you know, good for them, obviously. But, like, no, dude, like, literally no. Like, you just don't do that. Like, none of that is what people are doing right now. And, like, that's obviously why it worked. Because, like, to someone who's seen the team before, it's like, right, yeah, so if you're doing stupid Yon Dondozo stuff, obviously you're going to protect the other slot. Obviously, you know, you want to do this, you want to do that. But, like, down to the Dark Terra, dude, like, come on, man. Like, don't. Like, just don't. Like, you can't just Dark Terra on the perfect turn and act like it's like, yeah, nah, like, and I actually had the Dark Terra too. Like, you know, just get the F out of here. Like, that's the way that I look at it. So, like, you know, it's not really a GG. Like, unless, you know, they're just that crazy. You know, they're just that crazy. Like, literally, why would you have Dark Terra? Alright, so I need to look up my rental code. Dude, honestly though, like, this is tilting me. Like, F low ladder, F these people, and F being awake at this time at night playing this crap just to get these results. Like, I don't need this. Like, you know what I mean? I really don't. Exactly, dude. Anything's possible in this tier, including facing complete trash. That's like, why would you ever do that? And then because you should never do that, it works. Like, that's the problem. Is that, like, when you're in such a low ladder rank, you can't face these people like they're good, and because of that, they seem good. You know what I mean? But also, we can't really call that person not good when they basically played the crap out of me, right? Like, in my opinion, I do think they were probably stream sniping just because of how ridiculous that actually was. Like, from them, they literally called like 5 turns. You know what I mean? And I don't buy it. I really don't. But, like, I've been in low ladder enough times to know that this is what it's like, basically. You know what I mean? It's like, people do stuff that you're like, literally, why would you ever do that? But, like, good job. It worked. Like, because you should never do that. And so I would never expect you to do that. So... yeah, I don't respect it. I got no respect for that. Jeez. So my team does not necessarily have good answers for this. We have multiple different things that we could possibly do, would be the way to put it, right? We have one best lead, and then from there, we really kind of just have to, like, figure it out, unfortunately. And so I'm gonna start with that as our, like, beginning axiom, I guess, you know? we're gonna go with our good lead, and then we're gonna just try to figure it out from there. I feel like King Gambit might be our asset here, but I can also see how, like, if Torkoal goes down, it would be really nice to have the, it'd be nice to have, like, something that can damage certain things, so... Right. Yep. So they're just gonna try to do as much damage as they can right away. Yeah, good luck. I don't care at this point, dude. Like, I really just don't. I don't know, man. I mean, like, I might play one more, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling it. I don't give a crap. Like, I'm not in a good mood anymore. I don't enjoy being a content creator most of the time, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I enjoy doing these streams for, like, 2 people all the time, and then putting out videos that get, like, 60 views and acting like that's like a productive way to spend my time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get it that if I want the channel to do a little bit better, I need to, like, keep working at it and, like, be positive and, like, not let the losing get to me. And, like, you know, you lose sometimes, whatever, you need to put in more work to get better, blah blah blah. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, I can't put up with this sometimes. Like, what are we gonna lose? We're gonna lose to this now? Like, we're gonna lose to Pikachu, an Electric Ball, Corviknight, and all this? Like, that's cool. Realistically, we have pretty easy things that we can do to beat this, but I still am annoyed. Like, I really do appreciate you guys that are here, especially you, Joe, like, actually saying stuff in the chat, you know, like, I know that there's something that differentiates my channel from the other channels who, like, have millions of people, quote unquote millions, right? Like, in the Pokemon world, millions. We'll say hundreds, right? Have tens to hundreds of people, you know, just commenting, like, dumb stuff on their videos all the time, like it even matters, you know what I mean? Like, I literally see these channels that, like, I'm just like, what are you even doing, bro? and they just get, you know, forever and ever more supported than I will ever be, you know, like, people just comment on their channels to say, like, dumb comments that don't even make sense, like, you know, first and, like, whatever, like that, and I'm like, what drives people to go to a channel and, like, start saying stuff like that, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I don't know. I just think it's weird, like, to see people doing that stuff, and then to watch my channel just be this complete, like, dead zone, like, all the time, you know what I mean? Like, it's like no one's interacting, like, it's just like, we're just kind of living in it, like, all the time, and I'm like, okay, like, it's all good, like, I'm finding my own way to be motivated, I guess, but, like, I'm not gonna act like it wouldn't be nice. Bro, just please. Okay, like he's gonna, like, start, like, doing protects and, like, call, like, I have to call the protects and stuff. Like, please don't do that to me. Okay, I kinda do still think that I should double up the Pikachu slot, but, like, I don't know. It might not be that important. I kinda might be throwing by not doubling up the Pikachu, but, like, yeah, they're just gonna double, so it's kinda dumb. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Like, I hope that people do appreciate the realness that I keep, you know, but it's, you know, I want to be taken seriously just as much as every other content creator does, and there's no reason why keeping it real wouldn't have you be taken seriously. Like, if anything, it should make you taken more seriously, right? But, I just often feel like, what am I trying to say? I don't know, man. Our channel just doesn't get the results. I mean, and I'd like them to. So I guess I just get my feelings sometimes when we have days where we just can't win a match like this, but, you know, that's why I hate low rank. Like, low rank feels bad, and when you lose in it, you feel bad. Like, so, yeah, like, I appreciate you letting me vent, you know, or I don't want to say it that way, because I'm kind of just talking, right? Like, I appreciate you understanding, right, and still being here while I'm talking through my frustration rather than letting it consume me. Nah, I get it. Like, I do get it, because at this point in the match you kind of have to. Young Corbin the Scorv. I don't know if they have enough damage without clicking, like, Earthquake and stuff, though. Yeah. He said iron defense, and I said wait for Torkoal. You should probably just cancel though. I do hope that people have noticed though that I've been in like a generally better mood recently than I have been in like previous months, you know? This person just quit. Yeah. But like, you know, I can go through moments of being like annoyed at myself like that and then not like just be like super angry for the rest of it and then like go on this like super long rant about how I don't feel supported and whatever. Like, you know, it's like at this point I've just accepted it. Like, I don't feel supported, right? But like it's not gonna get me down all the time, you know? Like, I know I'm more comfortable with everything right now, and I think it generally shows in my mood, even though I have moments like that, you know? So like anyone who sees me on Twitter and stuff, you know, like I'm not making like quote unquote depressed Twitter posts anymore, you know, blah blah blah. But I also don't care to talk about it anymore because I just don't care. You know what I mean? It's like I got more important things going on right now. And to be honest, I really don't feel like playing anymore because that was a lot for my brain and feelings right now. So I don't feel like playing anymore. It's literally 2:30 in the morning. Like, I shouldn't have been playing this long anyways. The only reason I played this long is because we were doing that bad. Like, that's really the thing. Like, if we had just got like 1 loss, 2 wins, I would have been done. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I appreciate it, Joe. Like, I'm doing what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's what I gotta do. Not everyone sees it, but those who know me, I'm sure, get it, and I appreciate them, and hopefully they appreciate it. So, yeah, it's the little things, and yeah, exactly. Got to get that shut eye. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, it's 2:30. Like, I literally would have just stopped playing if we didn't have that happen. So like, yeah, I don't need to be like doing this right now. So sorry if it was a bit of a tough stream, but yeah, you can't end on the loss. Like, and then we just lost like 10 in a row. So yeah. All right. Yeah. Thank you, Joe. And